Hello there, nieces and nephews. This is your Uncle Bill Dube coming to you live again. Woohoo! It's week 34. I have to check up on the wall because I can't always remember. And this is the Uncle Bill Dube Variety Channel where we cook, we camp, we create, we critique, and we climb. Hello, Bridget. It's so good to see you today, and I'm glad that you're here. And as usual, even though it's climb week, I have 5 crazy things from Uncle Bill's house, and they have to do with climbing. I'm so excited. I have some news for you all. Uncle Bill is volunteering at Fid Summit with Daryl Eves and Mr. Beast and everybody there. It's going to be a lot of fun. I put my hat in the ring and said, come on, take Uncle Bill. I'll be a volunteer. So Miss Key, so good to see you. And I love your cooking. I went to your cooking channel and it is amazing stuff. Now, this was going to be in the background for Uncle Bill. I should have left this is something just YouTube wise, and it's just too bright. I don't know. What do you guys think? Pretty crazy though. It's an infinity light from Vivitar, and that was kind of fun. That was one of the crazy things. I might as well get over with the YouTube related things. I've been switching my bulbs over, and I was over at the Dollar Tree the other day, and they actually have daylight bulbs, LED daylight bulbs. I can't believe it, for $1. Yeah, we can get those. And Miss Key, I hope you're having a great week. It's Monday, and we're talking about weight loss and anything you guys want to talk about, because this is the Uncle Bill Dube Variety Channel. And even though we are doing the climb week, I'm, going back and forth between talking about dieting on Friday, having that be the theme, or exercise. One thing that I have found critical and really helps me out a lot in dieting is if I can find a flavor that has no calories. And yellow mustard has no calories. And I picked up this great big thing of yellow mustard yesterday over at, guess where? Yep, you guessed it, the Dollar Tree. You need to go to the dollar store. This one is one of my favorite dollar stores. The Dollar Tree has everything. This is another thing as far as, and we're up to number 4 already. And this one here is just a bunch of boxes that I'll use for something, but they're for food. And you can put a snack in there. And that is key to anybody that's on a diet, is to have portion control. Because if you can't eat any more, then you're done. Whereas if you do it like Uncle Bill used to do it, where you have that half a gallon of ice cream, I eat that whole thing. That's why Uncle Bill doesn't buy ice cream very often. Now, also, when we start exercising more, you want to make sure to watch after your skin. I got this for $1 over at the Dollar Tree. And Uncle Al, did you have your surgery? I hope you're doing well. And I was thinking about you on Saturday when I went to the store. Then that actually is 5 things. When I went to the store Saturday, I noticed a whole aisle where they had nothing. And so I went over and bought myself another bag of rice right away. And over at the Dollar Tree, we have Italian seasoning for $1. That's another thing that you can use for seasoning up your rice, which I just bought over at the Dollar Tree. They have these over there too. They're skincare products. These are exfoliation things for rubbing on your face. I figured I'd give them a try out. Why not? They're made out of silicone. I can use them forever. And they're only $1. Last 2 items, pill container. It's always good to have a Monday through Friday pill container. I have found my one that I did the DIY for my thyroid medication. What a saving grace. There's no guesswork involved. Did I take my pills this morning? Did Uncle Bill not take his pills? And lastly, we have Energy Boost Tea. I got 20 packets of this. I've had 2 of them today. Hey, Uncle Al, I don't know if you were in here on the beginning, but the Uncle Bill is going to Vid Summit, and I'm going to be volunteering the end of the month, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and that the end of September, actually. The end of September, not the end of the month, this month, next month. It'll be fun. Bed rest until September 1st. Well, don't do straining your eyes on this. I will make sure to keep talking, and I'm glad that everything went well with your operation. Uncle Al, Die Bullfrog, and you got to check out his channel. And he's probably already done a video since his operation. I have to go check to see if you have, Uncle Al, because you're in there. And Andrew, great to see you. What did you think of the things that I sent you as far as setup for overhead shooting in your kitchen? They were just some ideas. And was I right that there is a refrigerator at the end of the counter to the right? I thought that you had a refrigerator there, and that's why I suggested use the tension bar to set up, because you can easily hang things off of that. And I even sent you some clamp ideas for that. So I hope that you like that and that you were happy with it. And Miss Key, if I can ever help you with anything, just let me know. And would you guys be interested for vlogs while I'm up at Vid Summit? Just out of curiosity, do you want me to see if I can post? I over volunteered myself right away, which I have a tendency to do sometimes. And Uncle Bill said, they said, well, what day would you like to be just watching the summit? And I said, well, you're giving us the recordings of all the presentations, right? And they said, yes. And I said, well, then don't worry. I'll take whatever you give me and use me wherever you want. And then I said, well, do you have any recommendations as far as what gear to bring? Because I was wondering whether I should bring my laptop, not bring my laptop. And oh, great, bring your laptop. We could have you use your laptop. And I'm like going, oh, great. What did I get myself into? But I'm going to have a blast. It is going to be a lot of fun. And Bridget, okay, I will see what I can do about seeing if I can get some post. They'll be very rough cut, but I will see what I can do on the road, because I definitely am not going to do any live broadcasting, because one thing I learned the hard way was trying to do a live on a low bandwidth. My laptop actually is still locked, I think. I haven't tried it since, but I tried to do on ultra low bandwidth live stream over Wi-Fi, and it locked up everything. And I mean locked up to the point where I can't use my webcam anymore on that laptop. So I can use the actual camera, but not the webcam. That sounds great. Okay. It is going to be great fun. Andrew, I go up there on Monday. Well, let's see. I've made myself a Vid Summit binder, because Uncle Bill, you can ask Bridget, I always do binders for everything. And that's my Vid Summit volunteer agreement. And if Uncle Bill chickens out at the last minute, they got me. So I signed, because I'm not going to chicken out, and it's well worth it. Daryl Eves is the master. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to just really quickly out of the background here. If you have not bought this book, all of you, I strongly recommend it. This is a not paid for ad for Daryl Eves' YouTube formula. And what comes with that is he gives you so much more value out of it. I would say that the course, the free course that comes along with it, is worth well over $1,000. And I have made the mistake of paying for courses that cost that much that were not worth that much. And there was actually, well, long story. I'll talk to you when it's not being recorded. And this is all recorded. And Uncle Bill does not chop it. So just let me know. All right. Did I miss any questions, Bridget? And Andrew and everybody's in here. Miss Key. Miss Key, do you have any questions? I mean, I'm just kind of curious because and Andrew and Miss Key, if you two do not do a collaborative video, I'm going to kick you both. No, no, I won't. But I think you two would really hit it off together, doing a collaboration between the two channels. Miss Key, you and Andrew both have the exact, well, not the exact, I mean, you'd be in the same channel, same house, but you have very similar shooting styles. And for that reason, I think that it wouldn't be very difficult for the two of you to get together and collaborate on a video. I know that Miss Key, you're in the United States, I think, and Andrew, I know you're over in England, so you could just email each other. And if you need help, Bridget could, or you could. You're more than welcome to put your emails together and however you want to do it. And Uncle Al, I'm so glad that you made it through the operations. I mean, need a booster. And how old is your laptop, Bill? My laptop's not very old. It's about 2 years old. It's the Dell XPS 13 Experion. Oh, by the way, one more tip about security. I'll be right back. Where'd they go? If you have an old laptop and you don't know what to do with it, this is what you do. You tear it apart. You get at the hard drive, which is in the juicy center, and you take these things. You literally go in and take these discs out. You can make earrings out of them. You can use them for coasters, but take them out, mix them up, so that way they can never be used again. Now, you could go even further and bend them, scratch them, whatever, because if they really wanted to get the information that's on these discs, as a matter of fact, Bridget, these are your discs. The two discs that I pulled, the two hard drives that I pulled out, these are from them. And this is Bridget's old computer. She and I, what was it? Was it Sunday that we got together? It was either Saturday or Sunday. We got together and did a lot of cleaning. And I was in the dismantling hard drive mode. And this is really the only secure way that you are going to, don't trust the fact that they have there's software out that's, marketed by who knows what, but they tell you, I think it's called Disk Destroy or something, because I actually have a copy of it, but I would never trust it to fully destroy the data that's on a disk. And if it's sensitive data, you want to make sure that your actual disk itself gets destroyed. And little FYI, In the military, what we do is the exact same thing, except they actually have shredders for disk drives. You put the whole thing in there and the thing just destroys it. All right. So what would we make? Yeah. Talk between the two of you. Andrew, I think the way I would see it, Miss Key, that would work really well is if Andrew would share one of his recipes with you and you do it on your channel and you give a shout out to Andrew and vice versa, because Andrew did that for, I can't remember the name of the person. And Andrew, you were very generous. Did you ever get a thank you for doing her recipe? The one that you did? Because it's just incredible. Andrew is a much bigger channel than he lets on to, and he has grown very rapidly, and he is just a very giving YouTube creator, just as Uncle Bill is, except I'm not big because Uncle Bill doesn't follow the YouTube formula yet. You never know. I might come back from Vid Summit a changed man. I don't think so. So that is what I was thinking. And by the way, guys, don't feel bad about typing whatever you want to type in the chat, and ask questions down below. If you're watching this on replay, Uncle Bill's doing Vid Summit this year. Woohoo! I can't believe it. Vid Summit and YouTube and Amazon. I don't know if you guys know this, but I am also an Amazon reviewer. If you get a chance, look for my products and see if you can chase me down. I've dropped some. I've dropped 20 places in my reviewer status. That's because I need you, all you out there, to come. Go on Amazon, check out all my products that I review, and put a like and subscribe and put a heart on there. Do all that good stuff. Just kidding. All right. I believe they're a huge help in those YouTube summits. Oh, yes. Yes. I've heard of Cinderella stories at Vid Summits. And my plan is right now I'm working on doing some, I got these upside down? Yeah, I do. Sorry about that. Avery business cards. I'm gonna go and make up some business cards, print them out, and I'm also going to send off to get some professionally done. And just in case we have to mask up, I decided to get a fun little mask. And why not celebrate? Here we go. 2021. Yay! It's upside down, isn't it? There we go. 2021. Having fun. I believe they are a huge help to you. Well, it's going to be really interesting. I watched a few YouTubers. One thing that I could not get was actually somebody saying, hey, this is the best way to do it. In other words, not oh, well, I only had, 30,000 subscribers before Vid Summit, and after Vid Summit, I triple volumed my channel within a year. Well, after 30,000 subscribers, I want to hear from somebody that went from 1 to 1,000 after, or more, that would be nice. And actually, they do have one of the speakers is from 1 to 1 million. And where did I put my binder? There it is. Just a second, guys. All right. Just in case you're curious about Vid Summit, let me pull out some of the information here. The schedule, the secret schedule. This is it. All right, there's page 1. There's page 2. I hope this is focusing. Let me know if it's not. Because that way you can go back on replay. Page 3. All the good people coming and speaking. The circled events are ones that caught Uncle Bill's eye. And then Uncle Bill being a military guy, retired military guy, and there's a whole bunch more. And we end on Thursday. It's going to be a lot of fun. Unfortunately, the blocked hotel rentals only went until Thursday, so I'm going to probably stay up there on Thursday night and see about getting a room for Thursday night also. I have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but not Thursday. Thursday will probably be a little bit more expensive than the blocked rooms. Oh, God, what a great deal, too. Oh, I can't wait to volunteer. This is going to be a lot of fun. Just so amazing. Oh, I was going to show you now. I did my scoping out of where to go. I got the floor plans so I can tell where I'm going to scoot to. And that was the one reason, the one thing about bringing my computer now, and thank God it's a small computer because I didn't want to heft around a big one. But now that I've committed to bringing it, I'm going to heft it around after I'm done volunteering to wherever I go. So that's going to be. Where is Vid Summit? Vid Summit is at the Sheraton Holiday, Sheraton just outside of LAX. And it's going to be, I'm going to be gone the last week of September. And not focusing. Sorry, Uncle Al. If you guys want, I can actually see about getting you the schedule. Because I actually made a file of it. I'll share it with you. Uncle Al, do I have your, I have your, yeah, I know I have your email address because I sent you some dough to help with the people that you feed. By the way, you know, Uncle Al helps, 15 people with bringing them food. I think that's really amazing amount of philanthropy, helping out people, whatever the words are, but it's just a very generous thing to do, Uncle Al. Okay, I'll send it to you. As a matter of fact, Miss Key, you are the only person in the chat that I do not have an email for. And if you want, you put your email in there, or you can email it to me if you feel more comfortable about doing that. You can email it to unclebilldube@gmail.com. And it's DUBE for Dube, Delta Uniform Bravo Echo. So if you just email me and say, hey, Uncle Bill, send me that vid summit. Actually, it's, and by the way, just to let you know, it's one big, I'm not sure if I have it in PDF format or JPEG format, but it's a pretty big file. Not too bad, though. Yes, in about a page. Okay. I wonder, all right, what else do I have here? Oh, and here, this will help with your recuperation, Uncle Al. Energy Boost, Energy Helpers. This was from the Dollar Tree too. 20 packets of tea for $1. Not bad. Of course, they're packaged in Sri Lanka, I think. But hey, why not? That works. 5-minute warning. Bridget, you are the best moderator I ever had. And my favorite middle child. I just run it better. Run what better? Oh, the church program. Oh, yeah, you do run it better than the church program. And oh yeah, what? Oh, by the way, did everybody like my last video? Because I really I slacked off a little bit on the editing, and probably a lot of that comical stuff might have been. I normally would cut it out, but I left it in this time, so I didn't know if it, and it doesn't seem to be have affected it. So maybe I should spend less time editing. So Bridget, you did like it? Good. And hopefully I'm not lagging. Whoa, let's see, what else do I have here? Oh, here's another handy thing that you can get. I got this one off of Amazon. This is a barcode scanner, and you can get one of these and you hook it up to your computer in the USB drive. And that way, when you get one of those funky barcodes or something and you don't know what it is, you scan it and make sure that you're on a word processor or something where the scanner can actually put an input into it. But it doesn't take much to get it going, and they're nice to have. I've already used it a couple of times. And hopefully I didn't offend anybody. And Miss Key, are you still here? I hope. I don't see you in the Andrew. I see you. That's good. I'm glad. All right, so I guess let's talk Andrew's overhead shot. What did you think of the idea of using the piece of hardwood that matches your cabinets in between the two cabinets? I thought that would work perfectly if you and your mom can agree to it. That's the thing. Because she might not like of course, she might not like the other one too. And with that shower curtain rod that I was recommending, I vision it at going just about at where your molding is on your cabinets, so that you can still get full access to your drawers. And then you just go in and go with a C clamp or any device that clamps. And I even sent you a pretty good link to what I would purchase. And the recommendation that I gave you is easily well under, I know it's under 100 euros, and it might even be under 70 euros by the time you're all done. Okay, I will leave the comedy in my videos from now on. Because Uncle Bill's a character, and you never know when he's going to go crazy. But crazy fun, not crazy scary. Although I can be scary, just ask Bridget. And we are into that. You were talking about laptops earlier. I have gone right off Windows, and I bought a Chromebook and find it much better. Yes, Chromebook does have some, actually a lot of advantages over Windows. And the only problem with the Chromebook is the fact that you're not going to have the flexibility that you do with a Windows machine. But at the same time, do you really want it? Uncle Bill, unfortunately, you can tell I like to get right down to the nuts and bolts of a computer. And that is good and bad. Chromebooks, I think the new Chromebooks, and which one did you get just out of curiosity? Lenovo has a couple of really cheap quality ones, and then they have some really good quality ones also. I think if you're up in the $400 or actually for you guys, it's probably 600-800 euros for a good Chromebook these days. And the important thing is you're happy with it. That's what I was planning on doing, was using my telephone at Vid Summit, except I opened my mouth and volunteered to bring my computer. So, well, actually, I got volunteered, but either way, I'm happy to do it. and I think it will establish Uncle Bill as being crazy, because Uncle Bill is a little bit. Uncle Al, it was a pleasure having you here. Thank you so much for coming in and joining us today and blessing us with your presence. It was, and I have stocked up and getting ready for September, because if you listen to Uncle Al, as many of us do, we have some wicked weather coming, to put it mildly. Bought an Asus 14-inch screen, paid $170. Well, yeah, that's good. And as long as you're happy with it. One thing, just a word of warning, Uncle Al, I'm Andrew. I got Al and then Andrew. Just one word of warning about Asus. Their screens are notorious for breaking, so be very careful of cracking that screen, because it doesn't take much to break an Asus screen. And I'm probably mispronouncing it. And I'm going to say night to everybody. Make every day this side of the dirt great. Go out there, have some fun, stay COVID safe, and I love you all. Thank you for your time, and have a great rest of your week. This is Uncle Bill, and we're signing out. I need a button.